In the previous episode, we learned about the manuscripts and codex which helped the current modern Bible to take a form. In this episode, we will be able to understand the biblical translations which were found in different codex and manuscripts and also helped the current modern Bible to take shape. Scriptures that are written to any other languages from the original language is called a translation. Some important translations are Septuagint, Targum, Peshitta, and Vulgate. Septuagint is the Greek translation of the Old Testament. 70 scholars translated Old Testament from Hebrew to Greek by the order of Egyptian king Ptolemy Philadelphus. As a result, the Greek translated Old Testament came into existence. The name Septuagint, meaning 70, was given to the translation just because 70 scholars translated it. This was done between BC 285 and 264, and it is a famous translation which is often used still to translate it into the modern Bible. Targum is another translation, and it is the Aramaic translation, more or less literal, of portion of the Old Testaments used in the synagogues of Palestine and Babylonia. And after the Babylonian captivity in the 6th century BC, Aramaic replaced Hebrew as the generally spoken language in and out Israel. So it became necessary to explain the meaning of readings from the scriptures. To bridge this gap, Jewish scholars and rabbis found a solution by translating the original text to Aramaic language. This is a paraphrased translation. This translation is known as Targum, which means translation. Only a small portion of the many oral Targums that were produced survived. Among these are the original Judean Targum, known as the Targum Onkelos, 3 late and incomplete Targums, and the so-called Jerusalem Targum on the Pentateuch, or the Torah, which is in the Hebrew Bible, the Judean Targum on the Prophets, later fragments of another paraphrase of the Prophets, and Targums on Psalms, Job, Proverbs, and 5 so-called Megillas, which is Song of Solomon, Ruth, Lamentations, Esther, Ecclesiastes, Chronicles, and the Deuterocanonical addition to Esther. So these all books were translated into Aramaic for all these people who spoke Aramaic language. Then we do have Peshitta. This is another translation. It is the complete translation of the Hebrew Bible to Syriac, or the Syrian language. The word Peshitta means simple, which means it is actually simple translation which can be read by any person who reads a Syrian language. This translation was done in between AD 411 and AD 435. Vulgate, it is the Latin translation of the Old Testament, and it is known as Vulgate. The word Vulgate means for common use. Saint Jerome did the translation of Vulgate. This translation was done in between AD 395 and AD 405 and later accepted as the official Bible by the Catholic Church in 1546. So Vulgate was a major breakthrough in the biblical translation, and it further turned into the current English Holy Bible. The Bible is the most translated book in the human history, and it helped people to understand the actual hidden meaning inside the Bible. And also these old ancient biblical translation was the only reason it further translated into different languages and went into the corners of the world with the Word of God.